Alright, so I'm just on a recording frenzy here. I'm just like recording video after video. Okay, we're going to continue more with the legs now, and again, this, doing this will help build your memory. Even just watching the video will help build your memory. Okay, so we're doing now from the side. And from the side view, we'll start with the same circle here, and I'm going to have the person just kind of bending over like that. Okay. And I'll have the line coming down where I want the knee, and then where I'm going to want the foot. And usually it's about the same length from here to here as we went before in the first video. And then I can kind of have her foot like so. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm going to start with this muscle here, and then I'll have her tummy muscle coming out like that, so she's kind of bending over. Okay, so first we'll start with the hip muscles, which kind of come from the side like that, and then the back, which kind of comes like this, and then we'll actually that's a little too high. Okay, so let's see, we'll go ahead and so we'll say it's about like that. So the first thing I want to do now is I have that line coming. I want to break that line up a little bit right here and then draw in the thigh. And from the side, it just kind of looks like that, and then you have your knee. Pretty much almost the same as the front, actually. And then you have, comes down like so. Okay. For this part here, you just have a small little line on the side. Then you'll have this line coming in like this. And then we'll draw the calf like so. And then you'll have the other part of the leg, which comes like that. And actually, I put not enough. We'll kind of slope that down a little bit, like so. Okay, there we go. And we'll have the light coming from this direction. You really want to just stick with a single light source when shading, and we'll have the same, pretty much the same techniques as before. And from the side, you're going to really have this, that right there is going to really be there, and you're going to have this strong line. So that part's going to be dark. And this line's actually going to come, it'll be something like this on the buttocks, and then it'll kind of come in a little bit, and then it'll be kind of thick, and then it's going to come down about like so. And all this side right here is going to be obviously backlight. So something like that. You'll have the darker line, and then you'll have that half tone there, and then a little bit darker. And we'll say the ankle will be kind of like dark, and dark line there. You'll have that dark line coming in this way, like so. I'm just going to kind of shade the foot. I'm not going to do the feet right now, so. Then you'll have kind of half tone a little bit right here. The knee is going to be a little bit shaded. It'll be slightly dark like that, and then we'll come up. And all this is going to be shaded. And it's kind of coming like that. Okay, and then you can just put a highlight here. Now I put a little highlight right there, that muscle, and like that. Okay. Then I'll kind of rub it one more time. So there you have it. You want to just simplify it, when you're drawing. Okay, so there's from the side, and then we're going to do it from the back. And when you draw from the back, you want to remember that. I'll go ahead and, because I kind of already started a little bit on this, not much, but just got some light outlines here. So let's say we have her back here, and I'm going to draw a little back muscle just so we can kind of see what we're working with. And it's going to kind of come down like that. And then you would have the leg, and then you can do your knees and the back of the heels, which will just kind of be like that, and then you'll see a little bit like this. Okay, anyway. So we'll come down the basic shape. Then you'd have your knee. Still like the front, but just the opposite. Okay, so those are the basic shapes. Now remember oops, bring this up a little bit here. I don't know how much I can. I might have to come up a little bit before you can see this whole thing. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and try to focus it. There we go. Okay. Now remember the buttocks actually come down like something like this, but you don't need to know the butt muscles so much because there's going to be so much fat tissue. And that fatty tissue is really going to come in, and it's going to sag just a little bit and come like so. Then you're going to have that dark part there, and it's going to come like that. And you might even be able to see a little bit of it like there, little dimples there, something like that. So then you might be able to see some of that up there, like so. Okay. And what you're going to have is the dark line here. Then you'll have the slight like that. I'm just going to do one side because that's all I think I'm going to have time for. Remember, technically you actually have two muscles back here like that, but we're not going to see those because she's not so buff. We'll go ahead and darken this line here. I'm going to run out of time on this, and I'm going to call this done for the legs, I think. Unless I get more requests to want more, and then just let me know what you want to see more on the legs. Just go ahead and leave a comment. You have the two lines in the back here like so. And then let's see part of her calf. And then we can just kind of shade like that. So there we go. I'm just going to call that done. Same thing will apply in the back, and just keep